thinking, guys. I told you I was thinking about putting a bolt through here, but then it would have to be like 10 inches long in order to stop. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, I wanted so when I pull this out, something hits the back to stop it. Well, I was going to come down here, but I'd have to come down to about here, and that's just going to get in the way of the tools and everything. Then I was thinking, well, if I put a screw up here, you know, 2.5 inch, or maybe an inch hang out, that would stop when I get out so far. And I can't get in there. Well, you know what I can do? The same principle that I was thinking here, but run it through here, and then I only have to come down there. So I think this, no, that one's not long enough, so we need a little bit longer than that. Okay, so let's go back over to the drawing board. I know, walking around with a 360 could be dangerous. Okay, now, those go in there, these two go in here, but the longest one is here. So what size is this one? If I get my paws in there, oh, get the magnet off it, that may do it. Let's see. Are those both the same size? No. Let me find another one the same size. There we go. Takes the same nut. However, I don't have a full thread on this, so that's that. Now the other idea, while we're here, if I can remember where the hell I put them. Oh, right here. Now those are way too long, so those aren't going to work. But that may work. Now I don't need two of them, but I want to use two of them. So let's see. Alright, so we got two choices here. And I have these longer if I need them. Okay. So what it needs to do is drop down. Ah, that'll work, because I can even countersink it if I have to. Yeah, that'll do it. And it gives me enough thread there as well. Hello. What color is my eye? That's the funny one. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. So let me put you back over here, because you know what I'm doing. Let me put these two back. Let me get a drill bit. Let's try the old paddle bit here. What I'd like to do first, though, is no, that should be okay. Yeah, I'd like to take that right off right there. We're gonna do that. This is what I mean. These are getting little tools, big tools, there's all kinds of shit in here. And that's what I'm trying to eliminate. What the hell did I just drop? And when it hits the floor, it's gone. There it is. Take this off right here. want enough room to get in there to do what I need to do. And as long as I got the paint still hanging out over there, we shouldn't have a problem. There. Now, this only has a brad in it, so it should come right up. It did. Ta-da! Okay. Now, I want to make sure it's right on the, it's right there. Let me do something, hold on. This is going to be a little striagnus, but that should work. Because where I want to put it is right where the layer is here, so I'm going to see if I can use this paddle. Yep, good. I'll show you what I did in just a second, guys. Where I want it is right where that is. And it wasn't going to happen. So if I was to follow that up, it would have been right on that crease. So I took the larger paddle bit just to open that up a little bit. So now I can drill a hole and still have some room, if you know what I mean. So now I can go where I want to go. Yeah. Bingo.
Now that I did that, I can go shorter. Wait a minute, guys. I can go how much shorter? Hold on. I can go about an inch shorter. Hold on a minute.
Whoa. Let's see now, hold on. Yep. Okay. Once I get one on that side, we'll be all set. This one's going to be a little too, where is it? This one's going to be a little too long. Well, not that it was going to be too long, but because of the thread stop here, I'd have to put a spacer in here. Which still may not be a bad idea. Because it'll ensure. Well, see, that's a nice tight fit, though. So, I mean, the draw is like right there, and I'm going to have two of them, and it's not going to be in the way. So, I'm going to use that one. However, that one would be easier to do because it has a ratchet head on the top for tightening. There. All right, see what I mean? So now when the draw comes out, it's going to hit that. And I'm going to do another one on this side the same way. This one's going to be a little different, however, because I don't seem to have enough bite. However, I can use it, just run it along the side of it so it won't be in the way. I can do that, I guess. Where is it? Here it is. So if I drop this down here alongside of it, it's still not going to get in the way of the tools. The only thing is, it's not, oh, well, I can put it back. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to drill this in right about there. So let me get a pencil to make a mark so I know where the hell I'm putting it. I don't want it sticking out. At least this here, the wood will help put it where I need it to be. So that's where I need the hole, right there. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go there. Let me do what I did. I'm knocking you guys over. Sorry. Put you there for a minute. Now I'm going to go back to about here. Because I may move that one back a little bit. We'll see. But it's not a big deal now that I know what the hell I got to do. Ooh, goody goody gumdrops. Where have I heard that one? I haven't heard that since my kids growing up. Since my kids growing up. I haven't need a washer. Bigger washer than that, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay. Good, good, good. I went a little further back, about an inch, maybe an inch and a half back on this one. Because I may bring that one back. I want to make sure that it doesn't come out far enough to where it's putting too much weight on the draw. Yeah, I may put that one back a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, you guys are stuck to my little mini lathe. Drop that one off. I can put another piece over this. I want to take this off.
Okay, I think the battery went dead, that's why. There. Oh, I gotta do the same thing. I need to do the same thing. Gotta get the bigger one so I can put the little spacer in there. You know, the only thing I don't like about the new Ryobis, or whatever they are, is they don't have the speed that they used to have. And I think they did that for a reason. That little speed that you lose, I think they're planning on, you're making it up with time. That's full. Now it does help out, I'm thinking, with the longevity of the battery. So I'm thinking anyway. Now what was in here? Oh, the drill. Okay. But sometimes you really want the speed. Yeah, I'd rather have this back a little bit, so I'm kind of glad I decided to do that over there. It definitely helps over here. Good. The only thing is, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass trying to tighten it. I may have a snap-on socket. Okay, let me take these away. Let me bring these back over there. I'm going to leave you alone for a minute. So look around. Enjoy yourself. Let's see what happens. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if they've changed or not, because I'm working with old tools here. But I remember Snap-on, their sockets were always thinner. And sometimes when I used to find it sometimes on some manifolds. You try to get in there to get the manifold off, and some of the manifolds back then, they were a pain in the ass to get to the manifold bolts. I'm talking about the intake, because of the housing around the bolt was so tight that if you had a cheap set of tools, you weren't going to get in there. You needed Snap-ons, because the wall of the tool was thinner, but it still had the strength that you needed. Alright, well that's done. Let's take you over there and give you an idea of what I'm talking about now. Are we still recording?